Hi, Martin here. Today what I want to show you is this TOPDON JumpSurge JS2000. This thing is awesome. Everybody should have one of these for every one of your vehicles. So I got 3 vehicles. Now I've got the jump start for the 3rd vehicle. And I'm going to show you how to hook this up and use this because I got a Jeep down here that is running the battery dead when I got the alarm system on, and I don't drive it very often. So eventually it pulls the battery down to where it's not going to start. And the nice thing also about this, it's got a lot of protections already built in. I mean, anybody can hook this up. You can't hook it up wrong because it ain't going to let you use it if you got it hooked up wrong, which is nice. It's got over temperature protection, reverse polarity, reverse charging protection, over discharge, short circuit, and over current protection. It's got all that built into it, so you're not gonna blow up a battery or anything like that like you could with regular jumper cables. So I'm about ready to get rid of those jumper cables that are in the back of my Jeep Cherokee, because I got this here that's going to take the place of it, and I don't have to sit here and help anybody out. It doesn't matter where they are. I don't have to worry about getting jumper cables from my vehicle to his vehicle to jumpstart, right? You just walk up with this and away you go. Plus, this has got so many other things you can do with it. You could charge your cell phones or your iPads or your laptops, because it's got all the additional ports up here, the USB ports right there. And this port up here is for your jump start cables. I'm going to show you all that in a second. And then you have right here you have a DC out, where you can buy this optional like cigarette lighter plug-in that you charge whatever, let's say, or operate a air compressor, whatever takes a cigarette lighter type adapter. Okay. And right here you got the charging port right there. And it comes with the cable, and you just use a typical cell phone charger, and we all got those laying around, right? Well, let's get started. Okay, this is the box the TOPDON comes in, and here's the case that you get. This is a very nice case. It's somewhat rigid, something that you can put in the trunk of your car, slide underneath the back seat of your truck. There's the unit itself. Fits real nice into the case. And these are your jump start cables. They got a pretty decent gauge on them. I think that's 8 gauge. And then the clamps on these things are really nice, very strong, and they're good sized clamps. Grab a hold of any battery terminal. And then you also get your charging cable right here. You got your USB to a Type C, which will plug straight into your TOPDON. And then you use your typical cell phone charger. Now, I was impressed with the directions. They're very simple, easy to read. It's obviously actually written by someone that knows the English language, and there isn't nothing that seems weird about it as you're going through here, but it'll give you all kinds of what to do and what each light on the indicator, like right here you got a red light for reverse polarity, correct polarity, and you got your boost button right on here. And it tells you all about that right here in the directions. So a lot of good information in here. So when you go to plug in your jump start cables, remove the cover off to one side. This can only plug in one way. Okay, there was a flash red light. Now, that's all just fine. As soon as you hook this up to a battery, it is going to give you a green light here if you got it hooked up correctly, a red light if you have it hooked up incorrectly. In other words, you got the positive hooked to the negative and vice versa. Will give you a red light. Now, if the green light is flashing, this is indicating that you have a low 12-volt battery. The vehicle that you're jump starting, the battery's too low. Then at that time you can hit the boost button, and that will give you more power to crank over your engine. And as you can see, once I plug that in as well, it lights this up and shows you your battery level. There, I hit the boost button. That goes solid green. It's only going to do that for, believe it's 30 seconds. Another nice thing, you got a really bright LED light right here. I like that. You just hold this button down. Now if you give it a quick touch on the switch there, it goes into a strobe feature. You hit it one more time, you're going to get the SOS flashing, and another time, and it shuts off. Turn it on, you simply hold that button down, and then it comes on. Alright, let's go jump start that Jeep of mine. Okay, I got my 98 Jeep Cherokee here. It's got the 4.0 in it. It's been sitting here quite a while. I mean, if you could tell, it's filthy. Of course, it barely rained the other day. Makes it look even worse than it is. But I'll show you that it will not start, and then we're gonna put the TOPDON to the test. All right. I don't know if you could hear that or not. It would barely even click at all. So the battery's down quite a ways. Okay, I tried to start it again. Nothing. Let's get out that TOPDON and put it to the test. All right, to get this set up, just plug this in. You can only put it in there one way. You can't get it backwards. Negative, the black to your ground or negative post. And then your red to your positive. Okay, it's giving me a green light right there, indicating that the polarity is correct. Now, what I'm going to do is also hit the boost button since the battery is so low. Started. As you can see, the Jeep didn't fire off right away. I mean, it's been sitting here quite some time, and but this TOPDON kept putting it out there, you know, kept letting it crank more and more until we got it started. Well, now that I got fired up, I'm going to go ahead and take it for a drive. I'll be right back. Well, as you can see, the TOPDON JS2000 does a great job. I highly recommend it. I'm going to have one for every vehicle, and that way I don't have to worry about, you know, having to get a jump start from somebody else, or I can always help someone else out no matter where they're at. I can walk up and get this on their vehicle and get them going again. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate the thumbs up if you found it helpful and informative. And if you're interested in this product, please check out the links I got down below where you can do all your shopping through one of those links and that helps out the channel as well. I sure appreciate that. And if you never subscribed to me before, please hit that subscribe button right down there and a little bell symbol right next to it, and that way you get notified the next time I upload a video. I want to thank you all for watching, and we will see you on the next one.